Well, speaking of things that people want to see, I guess. I mean, a lot of you people would do this job for free, considering some of you simps out there are paying to do it. But I thought this was kind of funny. I don't know if funny is the right word. Okay, it's pretty degenerate, and it has a little bit to do with me. Okay, when it comes to taxes and whatnot, not quite to Jake's level. Jake is out there with his Feet Finder account in the chat, but yes, somebody sent me this Facebook post of from Mission Essential Gear Company. IRS agents will now be forced to watch OnlyFans content to see if it is pornographic, because there has been updates to the tax on tips. Because I want to say the first $25,000 tax on tip, there's no tax on the first $25,000, right? As long as you make under 100K or something like that. I don't know the exact rules. I'm going to have to look into it, of course, because this show does make tips. But one of the exceptions,
tips. I thought you were saying,
yeah. Well, it's still a tax on a tip. Either way you cut that thing, either way you snip that thing, it's still a tax on tips.
Well, I thought you were saying tax on tip.
Oh, no. Well, I mean, not. That's the thing, because there's an exception now, and the exception is if it has to do with pornography, it is not tax free. So they are taxing the tips and the tits. Yeah. So read that again. That is a real sentence. So IRS agents will now need to watch OnlyFans content to determine if it meets the no tax on tips law. Trump rolls out the no tax on tips promise and everyone's staring. Then someone goes, wait, hold up. What counts as a tip? Who qualifies? And are feet pics considered porn? That is actually a conversation in Washington right now. Congress passed a massive tax cut, creating a just imagines these like brain dead retards who are like barely functioning, being like, are feet pics counted as tax on tips? I'm not sure, Bill. Let me get my aide to write a $1,400 or 1,400 page bill on this. Well, but to stop, so workers keep more money, but to stop every employee from claiming they live off of tips, the IRS narrowed it down to jobs that regularly get them, like this show, for instance. They listed among 70 occupations, including digital creators, entertainers, dancers. Looked like a win for the millions grinding on OnlyFans. Well, this is actually base because, let's tax OnlyFans at 100%. How about that? Then they dropped the restriction, no deduction if the tips come from prostitution or pornographic activity, right? So OnlyFans girls BTFO'd, and of course Jake's Foot Finder account is probably also BTFO'd as well. Sorry, Jake. So now the government has to decide what is and is not porn. And since OnlyFans is built on tipping, someone has to watch the content and judge whether these activities are legitimate tip revenue. So yes, there are about to be IRS agents clocking in to watch OnlyFans professionally and writing reports on whether shaking it for $20 is tax deductible. Imagine telling your family you work for the government and that is your job. America is good. Well, listen, IRS agents weren't doing anything good to begin with. Most of them were probably doing something like this anyways. Now they're just getting paid to officially do that. No lies detected, Jake. No lies detected. I'm sorry, Jake. It happens.
That's
hilarious. What's your occupation? Oh yeah, I'm a professional government gooner. The
one good thing that'll come out of
they have to call in the expert to see if this class. I need my tax accountant to look at this to see if this classifies as tax on tips or not.
There's going to be one good thing that'll come out of this will be the government defining what is and is not pornography.
Yeah.
And I hope they put it to a vote as to each individual, like a roll call vote, because this is it's getting out of hand.
I mean, realistically, I don't even know how they would do it. It'd have to be case by case basis, and somebody, as far as I'm concerned, just get rid of it all. Just 100% tax on OnlyFans revenue. Just get rid of it. Yeah, tax on. Yeah, you get it. But I thought that was quite funny.